What is crowdfunding? So crowdfunding is a way of collecting funds for a project or for a product or for medical treatment, or a an expedition or making a film or recording music or whatever. So we often think of crowdfunding in connection with a Kickstarter website, and most of the people doing Kickstarter projects are trying to make some physical item, maybe a new type of cycle helmet or a new suitcase with a built-in tablet computer, or a belt that transforms into a bicycle or something like that. Other people using platforms like Indiegogo will be raising money to make an independent film or to make 500 CDs. And they're using crowdfunding in those situations, usually like as a pre-order system. So someone says, I'm going to make a movie, and if you want to support me, you can order a copy of the new movie now, even though it doesn't exist yet. And there'll be various levels at which you can support the creative person, and maybe for like $1,000 you can be mentioned in the credits of the movie, and for $20,000 you can have a starring role in the movie or whatever. For people who are using crowdfunding for medical care, it could be the crowdfunding is just to cover loss of income. So maybe you can't work because you're sick, and crowdfunding can help cover that period of time when you're unable to work. Even in countries with universal health care that's free at the point of use, there's often many expenses associated with being unwell. If your illness requires specialist equipment, then crowdfunding could help pay for that. Maybe there's some devices that you can have at home that would help you be more comfortable or be more mobile. Crowdfunding may help you pay for treatments that are far outside the normal financial means. It could be you're in a country with universal health care, but there are treatments that aren't part of that health system. It could be you're in a country with private medical insurance, but the insurance company is refusing to pay for the treatment, saying it's unproven or it's not doesn't have high enough chance of working for the insurance company to justify paying for it. For medical treatment, people doing crowdfunding are often going to use a platform called GoFundMe, because with GoFundMe, you get the donations essentially as they come in. There's a few days delay. The crowdfunding platform will usually take some kind of commission, and some kind of there might be processing fees depending on it, if the donation is using PayPal or a credit card or whatever. But for medical treatment, it's usually important to get the funds, get access to the funds as they're coming in. So that's how crowdfunding works. That's what crowdfunding is. And just, I would personally say, whatever you're doing, if you're sick, get started with crowdfunding as early as possible. My sister set up crowdfunding for me very shortly after I was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and that's why I'm still alive almost 7 years later. Basically she was able to get enough money to pay for life-saving treatment for me, which I'm incredibly grateful for. So that's what crowdfunding is. Start straight away. I'll link to a more in-depth video I've made about crowdfunding, and I'll link to my crowdfunding page so you could see what it's like and help me out if you so wish, so I can make more of these videos. Thanks a lot.